You look ready to snap. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at the wheel. Oh, we're peeing. We're peeing. Hang on a minute. We're peeing. Here. You want to go back in the water, though? Come take a ride. Well, I don't want to put you in the... I mean, if you... Goodness, are you leaking? Dude, or maybe you were in the water and this is just coming out of your shell. Is that what's going on? I catch you midstream. Just trying to take my finger off. I know y'all saw that. We're still going. I feel like this is like when the little boys, before we leave the house, we're like, go bathroom. And they're like, I don't have to go. Then they go in there and it's like, where was all of that? Yes, you did have to go to the bathroom. All right, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, bro. There's a bunch of fishies and tadpoles in here. Ready? Go get them. Look at the turtle. Look at it. Meow. Hey, wait a minute. I gotta check that trap. Don't eat what's in there. Let's see if we got anything in our trap. There's a bunch of fish around it, but I don't see any fish in it. Dude, that water is cold as ice. Hey, we got a fishy. We got a fishy. Hang on, let's see what it is. What are you, man? Check it out. Look how cool that guy is. And we're not trying to, like, you know, catch these guys and put them anywhere. How pretty is that guy? Or girl. But that's what's in here. There's a lot of them. But yeah, oh look. I want to catch some of those guys. Oh no, he gone. That's when I want to catch some of those crawdads. That's pretty cool, man. All right, I think there's enough in there to still catch some. Let's put it right down here though. See if it does any better. I don't know. I might get a fish feeder, put a fish feeder down here. You never know. Got to feed the fishies. Kind of sad that turtle scooted away so quick. Adler would have named it before he released it, and then it would have hightailed out of here and he'd have been like, oh, Larry. Let's go check on the bacon, and then we'll check on the beef. And checking on the beef, every single day we come out here now until about July, I would say July 15th. Every day we come out here, there's a possibility we could have a calf. So that's pretty cool. From Miss Fiona. I've gotten my tractor stuck before, and I know you can walk yourself out with your bucket, but it's pretty sketchy. The key is not to stop, but don't go too fast. Woo! All right, this is the fun part right here. Miss Ray's on the front porch doing her Bible study, which if you didn't know, Ray started a channel, it's linked down below. She's on the front porch, foggy, doing her Bible study, and I'm gonna come up this hill doing about 30 miles an hour. You ready? I don't want to interrupt her. In an effort to clean all this up, we've got this little tree planted right here, and it's about 4 feet off the side of the well house. But today we found this super cool It's a different type of hydrangea. We found a super cool one we're gonna plant right here. So I'm gonna clean this mess up. I'll clean them thistles up. Wish I had that brush cutter, but I'll use the lane shark for today. Whoa! He gone. Probably better take care of that one if I don't want it eating my hydrangea bush. But that bush says it'll get 10 feet wide. Well, this is a 10-foot wide building. I think we'll plant it right here. I'm not gonna plant anything back there because that's where the well pump is, and that's just silly. But I'm gonna knock all this down, get this hose out of here, and make this look real pretty. I think we need some like rocks or a border right here or something. Something, keep it clean and safe and pretty, that's for sure. Wait till you see that hydrangea she found though. There was only 2 left at Joplin Lowe's. And one of y'all, I know who you are, but I always try not to say names. But one of y'all actually drove all the way to Joplin Lowe's to see if you could find the dappled willows that we have. And I guess they're out. So anyway, it's pretty cool. You said you did find some though. You had them shipped to your house, so that's good. Where did that wascally wabbit go? Probably under my tractor. Yeah, I just got another lightning alert. Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. So last night, I don't think we have any video of it, but we're gonna put a pond right here one of these days. And Ray said that Sky, Tipsy's baby, was down here running around where the pond's gonna be. And she could see her just perfectly from the deck. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. About to get some rain. I'm super excited about it. I hope it hits us, man. That'd be a blessing. Here they come. Phineas. Looking so good after they got all their meds. Come on, cows. Hey, y'all come this way. There's a whole lot of cubes. MJ, looking good, buddy. Hey, them big mama's about to make you move. Look out. Sky! She's like, nope. Taters! Come here, brother. Get down there ahead of them. There's a lot more. Woo, Fiona. Goodness. Oh my. Good morning, honey. How are you? Do you feel special being the only one with jewelry so far? You feel pretty special? Princess. Taters just bumped Glory. That was pretty cute. Junebug! What you think, lady? peas in a pod right there. She's a good mama. Her teats and bag aren't wet though. I don't think she's letting him nurse. She's just taking him under her wing. Works enough for me. Look at that view. How pretty is that? Hey, quick question. What color would you guys stain that fence? No wrong answers, unless it's pink. I don't know. Brown might be all right. We'll see. Looking good. Princess, can we show everybody the stripes? Woo, look at those stripes. Here, buddy. Look at the stripes on that tiger. Wish I could get close to her, but Mom's still pretty protective and there's no reason to rile them all up. Hi, bub. They're so good looking. It's two impressive heifers right there, man. Right next to an impressive cow. I can't wait to see what she throws too. Maximus is the dad, but I'm interested to see what a white cow and a white calf that are both really colored, or white cow and a white bull that are really colored. I'm interested to see what she throws. I'm interested. Sky! She ain't having it, man. Tipsy has taught her well, dude. She's like, yep, come stand by mama. Fiona, looking a little puffier. She's dropped quite a bit too. Tipsy. All right, we'll see you guys after a bit. Hey, that's Mom and last year's baby right there. Should be interesting. Oh yeah, I felled a tree right there, about 4 feet from the front end of the Can-Am. Like a boss, Tipsy. Yeah, that's just gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Part of the time the dozer's here, he's definitely going to come down here and clean this mess up, pile it up for us, whatever that looks like. You know, he's not worried whether the tree's on the ground or the tree's up, because it's all the same to him. So it is what it is, but I'm also not trying to knock trees down. And you know, I mean, I was going to chip them, but in this heat, with the way things are, it's just going to take way too long. Way too long. It would take several months, whereas this dozer can come in and change the face of the farm in like a matter of hours. So we are very, very excited. I kid you not, I think that storm's going just around us. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Yeah, the last lightning alert I got was about 15 miles away. And it's north of us. And they don't usually, for whatever reason, when it's north, they don't push south. But a lot, like it keeps moving the northeast. But when they're south, like when they come from the Bartlesville, Tulsa area, they do drop in on us. But this one must have come from more north, like Kansas instead of southern Oklahoma, but it's all right. It's a beautiful one though, man. Somebody's getting rain. Yeah, I actually hear thunder. Gosh, come on. Well, the Lord's decided to bless whoever's getting that rain. Wasn't our day today yet. That's all right. Got a lot to be thankful for. Not sweating the storm skirting around us, you know what I mean? Whew. Let's go in and get something wet and cold to drink. And then let's start working on this back deck. See if we can do some damage today. It's been like 15 minutes. Who did that? This just happened. I think that's an Australorp. I do. Somebody just did this. Who done it? Hi, sweetie. Was it you? I think it was her. I don't care. You're supposed to do it. Look at the gold feathers on this one. I thought it was like urine or something, but they don't do that, and I haven't done it either on their heads. Look at that. Look at the comb on that well summer. Oh, there she goes. See ya. I'm gonna take this. I don't know who did it, but I appreciate it. So I've got that on record 24/7. But the problem is they come in here and they sit like 2 or 3 beside each other. And then all of a sudden they get up and there's an egg. You don't know who did what. I'm trying to see if anybody was looking for it. Calm down. Calm down. Willow. What do you say, little lady? What do you say? All right, so here's what we're tasked with, okay? We got to put stairs right there before the 4th of July. And we're going to put a cattle panel like divider so you can't just fall off right here. I mean, no, we haven't had any accidents, no issues like that, but it will make it prettier. And if you're judging how this is cut, it's because this entire thing is not square. And we didn't build this. I've never built anything around a pool. I'm not judging. I'm just saying don't judge me on that because I would have done a better job. But what I'm going to do is just put a spacer and add another runner. And then we'll put some stairs right here. But this will all be really pretty here soon. We're going to span one from here to here and there to there. It's like 10 and 11 feet long. And we're going to make it look like those panels right there and those panels right there. It's going to look pretty good. We haven't gotten any rain, but man, she couldn't be any closer without pouring on us. But it is making for a nice afternoon because I've got cloud cover. Hey, everybody's moving to the water. Time for a drink. Or they know it's going to rain and they're heading up top. That would be nice. They got like pressure sensors in them, humidity and atmospheric pressure sensors. If you see animals heading somewhere, something's about to change usually, especially if they're all together. Oh wait, here, sneak peek. Look at that thing. Place your bets down below. What is it? I kind of gave you a hint earlier. So this isn't going to be some crazy how-to, but I built these last year and I just built them out of my brain. But we'll stain these at some point so they'll all be the same color, or we'll at least clear coat them. But, or I say clear coat them, we'll clear seal them. But pick your prettiest and straightest 2x6, because that's going to be like your rail, like you come out here and sit your coffee on it kind of thing. So you want it, you know, pretty side up. There's a little mark right here, but I'm not worried about that. There's ink on the other side, or a stamp, but I'm going to cut that end off. I'll 45 it so you won't even see that. But yep, zip some screws down in it and build her as you go. Ready? Hey, you can't have that. It's not a stick. It's not a stick. Let me show you this trick I learned in 7th grade from Mr. Coburn, shop class, Webb City, Missouri. So if you ever need like a perfect 45 cut, if you cut the end off of a board and it's like this is a 2x6 and this is a 2x6, same board, I just cut it off, right? I'm trying to do, if you didn't know what a 45 is, I need to make this to where the next board running this way will come down here. But how do you figure out what's a perfect diagonal straight up and down right here? Well, you take this right here. I'm sure that's gonna be a heck of an angle right there. But a board is always as wide as itself at a perfect 45. So we're gonna mark this right here. And then we're gonna go from that little mark I just made to the corner Now we got a perfect 45. Does that make sense? See that? Pretty slick, huh? So we'll cut this off right here, then we'll put the next one on and run it right here. So it'll be married up instead of like stacked. So I didn't film the cut, but that don't matter. But that's a perfect 45 leading us back that way. Now the deck's crooked, so it's probably not going to be an exact 45. It's probably like 47 and 0.2 degrees or something. I don't know. Ta-da! Uh-oh, busted that one a little bit. It's in a knot. It's okay. And remember, you live in a barn-dominium, no one can judge your work because everything's meant to be rustic. You know what I'm saying? Like the more you drop it, kick it, roll it, punch it, bop it, the more rustic it looks. And keep in mind too, remember the depth on your circular saw before you fire it up, because you never know, you might just punch through the rail you just put down. But you know what? Listen. One of the greatest carpenters I ever met taught me that the greatest carpenters you'll ever meet fix their mistakes before anybody sees them. Or they just don't put them on YouTube, but I don't have that luxury. Got the 2x6s on top. You watch me cut those. The 2x4s, it's pretty obvious. They're the outward facing boards. I'm just mirroring what I did last year. And now we got to paint them. But be careful, somebody likes the smell. Getting a lot of thunder out of this head right here. Hopefully, man. If it starts raining out of this, we'll get it. We'll get it. They're getting a lot of rain over there. That's Grandma and Grandpa's way. They're probably getting some. I'm jelly. Yeah, we're painting this tree because it's coming down anyway. Watch out, Oscar. Nobody will know I painted you, but they'll know when you're acting more weird than normal. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Look what it's doing. Oh, it's raining. Oh man, this is awesome. All right. Well, I finished one side. I got her painted black and everything. I say finished, it's not finished. To cover up the gaps over here, make it look even, I run a 1x up and down here. I'll show you. So on the inside, I run a 1x right here, vertically. And guys, there's no like craftsmanship. I mean, it's craftsmanship, but it's not rocket science, okay? If you're gonna tackle this, you can tackle just about anything. But I'll put some verticals there. The dogs are checking it out. They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do. But, oh, look at these. Miss Ray got these today. Willow, Willow, where did you get that? Zero help, Willow. Zero help. Zero. I mean, I'm not even sure what's going on here. Are you showing everybody your dapples? Are you a dappled willow? Huh? Is you a dappled willow? Are you dappled? Look how weird. The dappled willow. Is a dappled willow. Uh-oh. WrestleMania. Get him. Get him. Get him, get him. Let me put the verticals on here. See if we get any more rain. And I'm gonna DoorDash some spray paint. I need like, this is what I gotta paint right here. It's 97 inches, I just cut it to fit. But it goes over here. And I've only got half a can of paint left. And believe it or not, it won't do that. So let me see if I can get some brought out here. I know it's crazy, but it's like a $6 tip. And to be honest, with DoorDash, when you live where we live, $6 is way cheaper than driving to town. Well, she's still coming down, and we're supposed to get it for about another hour. But this is like a beautiful summer rain, man. This is beautiful. But yeah, look how much better this looks. I got that one. I got my paint too. I can finish here in a bit, but don't, oops, that wasn't wise. Wonder where that came from. But it'll get better. I'm not gonna stand out here in it though. It's a lot of lightning. It's way up high, but I'm not trying to find out how low she'll come down. Man, look how pretty that is. My goodness. It's a beautiful rain, man. Beautiful. Gooser! What's up, buddy? We did have another egg. Ray brought me a green egg a couple hours ago. So somebody's doing it. Hey, speaking of Ray, in case you guys didn't know, she posted her first devotional today, like a full length, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 minute devotional on her channel, link down below. I think it's called It Is Well with Ray. And I just couldn't be more proud and honored to call her my wife, to be honest, man. I mean, she's always felt the need to share more. And we truly do live a blessed life, and we're very aware and we're very grateful, and she's felt the need to share that. And I'll be honest, guys, like my daily walk has reached a point. I'm being super truthful with you here. My daily walk has reached such a point where earlier when I was out there at the gate and I said, well, wherever that rain's falling, God bless them. They need it more than we do, and just wasn't our time. And not 2 hours later, what you're looking at right now, we're getting more rain than that little storm system that came through that was north of us. It's supposed to rain for another hour. It's been raining for an hour. So it's 2 hours total. If we'd have got that system that came through earlier, it would have lasted about 30 minutes. So that's literally become my life and my walk. Hey man, check this one out. Just grateful and blessed and humbled that you guys want to watch me watch paint dry. You know what I mean? Watch grass grow. I did confirm with Ironcraft today. I'm super excited. I think I told you earlier, but it is confirmed. We're getting a smooth top 6-foot brush cutter, man. It's gonna be awesome. Just like a bush hog for the back of your tractor, but it's a foot wider than the one I had, and the blades are ready to rip. I'm excited. Well, here's to making everything look a little more homey. Here, I can show you the outside of it. I can't really paint this because it's wet, but that's gonna go over here. But look how much better this looks. Tomorrow I'll work on the stairs. I'll bring you along for that. But I gotta get this video out. Yeah, it's all different colors. That might drive some people nuts, but like I said, the more rustic you can make it look, the better, to be flat honest.